that person's gonna die. Somebody pissed themselves?
As they should.
YaBoyRockLee death.
Nasty.
You guys heard the deep exhale or breath at the beginning of the videos? At the beginning of each anime season is the most stressful time of my life. So I have 4 stressful moments because I have to decide on which shows to pick and then lock into these shows. I quote lock in because right now I'm like 3-episode commitment. I think that's reasonable because we want to try as many shows as possible, prioritizing the shows that the collective audience wants to see the most. And Lee is a numbers guy, even though I'm bad at math. So I haven't read the mangas, so all I'm doing is, well, which shows do people watch? If I put out that show, do only 300 people watch it? If I put out that show, do 2,000 people watch it? Then we put out the 2,000 one because it serves the highest amount of the people who support us. That's the thought process. So people were telling me some great shows, rom-coms, but they're not telling me numbers.
Nope, no numbers.
I presented one with a number. It was the barbaric something.
Yeah.
Yeah, something about barbaric some lady, king and whatever. And they were like, nod to that. So I was like, okay. So the drama of it, right? So I'm waiting. It's still a consideration. I was very confident about at least the Nippon Sangoku as far as what people supported. All right, just gonna jump into it. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the recommendations. Whatever animes that y'all want, yo, comment them. If you tag me on Twitter, it's very much easier because I can see the pictures to what you're talking about. I can see the trailers and I can bookmark it. The Discord is available and Patreon, we got chat rooms. All common public places. Direct messaging, I don't really respond to that unless like something is broken because I'm trying to communicate with everyone in the open. When you say something, I want to see someone say, that's a great idea or that's a bad idea. I want to talk in the open with all you guys. Let's jump into it. React.
第二次産業革命において日本は米国、インドなどの諸外国に圧倒的大敗を喫した。そして加速する少子高齢化、教育レベルの大きな
Oh, this must be too real, yeah.
世界では格差が勃発。日本は戦地にこそならなかったものの、大きな大震災が相次いだ。
I had the same thought just then.
一部の国家形態は崩壊。人口はわずか数年で10分の1以下で減少し、文明は明治初期レベルまで後退。病、武力、征夷、3つの国が三国時代に突入する。
Circle history all over again.
They did.
Cause that reminds me of like old school Japan.
This is the fire premise.
うちはウェディングドレスが可愛いから着る。
Kawaii. That pissed him off.
Yeah. You can't be a hater.
Oh, y'all got married. What that white clothing is?
Yeah.
That's how far we've come in society.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
いや、お父さん。私はただ合理的かどうか、そこに己の判断の基準を置いとるだけです。
That's how he was tripping about the dress.
日本時代末期、結婚式はキリスト教式、葬式は仏教式、本で正月には神社に参拝する神道式でした。宗教的に一切関係のねえ先がウェディングドレスを着ようとするのを止めるのは至極当然のことだ。先と来たら。
That's his logic.
ってなるでしょうが。
Oh, you don't know girls.
Somebody educate this man. Oh.
That's a real magazine.
Yeah, that magazine is pretty too.
That's like a real shawty too.
Yeah.
Creepy, but okay.
Very creepy.
Oh, he died a couple days later?
We were just talking to him.
Yeah. He's smoking already? It's been a couple days, not years, right?
Yeah, that's why I kind of think I saw something wrong.
あんた、昔からずっと地図ばっか書いとったな。そのせいでみんなに避けられてたのが懐かしいわ。
みんなじゃねえ。さっきは違うよ。
True.
あなたの知識を生かせば辺境を平定し三国時代を終わらすことができるかもしれない。日本
Oh,
再統一も夢じゃないで。
To war.
yeah. The reunification of Japan. That's what everybody wants.
登竜門って知っとる？龍門光秀、辺境を管轄する将軍で首都大阪にあるその方の家には士官を望む者が毎日1000人余り来るっていう噂じゃ。そのお方の下でならあんたの地望を存分に生かすことができるとうちは思う。
You send him off to war?
The unification of Japan, our great island, bro. Our great
今日
nation.
はここまでじゃ。うちに帰ろう。
Nah, she's thugging. I don't know if it's a good thing.
さきが作った料理はバリうめえな。
Tearing it up,
全部
boy.
食材じゃけ。
農業なんてしとる間に多くの大和の侍が戦をしとるのけんな。わしたちって明日
Oh, there's samurai fighting right now. Talk that
勝
talk.
つためには侍たちが強くなければならん。
And it needs a population.
刀の腕ですか。
You need nutrition, proper nutrition, and a strong body.
そいつらはどれも大事じゃけど、
An economy to support them. I
も
don't
っと大事なものだ。
Food.
食べ物じゃ。栄養価のある食べ物を多くの侍たちに与えるためには農業じゃ。
He's
何度で
spitting.
も言う、お前らは情けなくなんかねえ。おお、わしたちすげえ。
That's actually true, bro. That's actually true.
Yo, what's the wife plotting, bro? Something's going on with Saki, bro.
Yeah, she's like, this ain't good enough. I want him on the battlefield. I want him as a general. Emperor of Yamato.
いや、ありゃ帝じゃねえ。
Uh-oh. Hell.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, he's coming to steal y'all food to feed their war.
このお方は大和の首都大阪都から参られた平電機内務卿や。
Oh, look at that. Oh, somebody randomly spilled them.
That person's gonna die.
Oh, these are vile people. Yeah, these are vile people.
Somebody pissed themselves?
As they should.
I am the state.
乗ってく、行かれてろ。
Baby girl.
Nah, this girl's trouble, bro. I seen a Chris Rock skit with her.
そして平電機は富士
Yo, they stay poisoning people.
Always.
富士三世を擁立し、
先手を毒殺。
Poisonous. Such a cheap way, man.
It really is.
何が私が国家やじゃ。ふざけんな。
間違いじゃ。
Don't get caught saying this either, though.
皇帝じゃねえ。既成事実じゃ。
そんな事実あってたまるか。
I won't let that fact like that
殺
exist.
すしかね。
Oh my god.
She's dangerous.
ちょ、一旦
I know you said it, but
そう
like,
勇気があるのは尊敬するが、
me
そ
too.
れを律することを
Yes.
青天、あんたは勇気を持つことを。
You know, I find like both of them are right. Because they're both extreme in some capacity.
Yeah.
He's way less cringe, though. We definitely need our revolutionary fight.
一人10円納税しや。足りん分は統一で借金するか。条件20回や。
Apart from a loan shark, you know how that goes.
合わせて10円です。お納めください。
There's blood on the
10円
back?
何言うてんの
Interest.
この家は手数料。10円は家納めや。
I gave you everything I had.
さあ、ここは地調整先。
いや、自重できん。
We need more Sakis in this world, but damn, bro. But damn, bro.
恐れながら申し上げますと、原則として税は軍ごとに管理され、しかしおかしなことに、本日はまだ月の半ばでございます。
Oh, he's actually folding and not attacking her?
ちょもろいやねえじゃん。
家の力がなけりゃ何にもできんクズめ。
Easily disarmed. Spank him. No, he doesn't deserve it.
この徴税は私的なものか。
At least she's capable, by the way.
お前まさか内容のことか。
She said facts, though.
私が勝手にやったことです。
ほうか。
Hoka!
そんなもんで他人にマウントを取る人間を、うちは軽蔑する。
Damn, she's actually goaded. Can't even lie.
己の手で作り出してくもんじゃ。
I'm not gonna worry about the fallout. I'm just gonna back her up.
ただやられるだけでええんか。
I'm just gonna back her up. She was capable and she was spitting. I know the ramifications.
I said it. We need more Sakis in this world.
わしも言ってべきだ。
一人で問題なかっ
いや、結構見とって危なかった。
た。でも問題なかった。
I don't know if it will remain fine.
わしならあと2ターンあれば対話でなんと
He
か
said you spoke better than expected. That's what I said.
うちは部で奴らを何とかした。
She didn't want to use force.
You need both of them. And you need them together.
聞いてただけの
Do you think she dies?
Oh, 100%.
Me too.
ちげえさき、そういう意味じゃ。
うちは
Gotta be careful talking to ladies.
They'll do that, bro. Just flip it. Like, wait, what?
You mean this is my fault?
この前のまた兵法書借りてきて。
読むたびに新しい気づきがあるんじゃ。
Facts.
知識があるだけで、わしに実践
You always say it's better to be a samurai in the
実践のために
Cat farms.
何のための知識？
Yeah.
あんたに足りとらん青テルに勇気さえあれば日本を統一してこの三国時代を終わらせ太平の世を築く
I see why she's so ambitious about him like this.
そういう理論
うちは
Oh, she's gonna go.
じゃあ寝ようかおやすみ。
いやでも
Yo, tactical pause before things go crazy.
They run up on this house tonight, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think so. First of all, I've seen everything she stands for. She believes in her man, and you always say this quote that I butcher. But long story short, director believes it's better to know how to fight and be a farmer than to be in a battlefield.
Farmer, and you don't know how to fight.
Yeah. He got the whole theory of war. He understands it. He probably understands economics. He understands people's position. He got all of that. But as she says, she's afraid he don't have courage. And she's been inspiring him to do more because she of herself would take action, whatever. But he has the potential that she don't have.
Yeah.
And it's his knowledge and stuff like that. And she dabbled in it a bit. Now you were saying, I thought she was the opposite or whatever, or she don't or whatever. She's serious about the unification of Japan, so she probably knows all things that relate to the unification of Japan,
Yeah.
which would include elements of war, combat, and such things. But she's serious about it. When she saw somebody, she wanted change, and she put herself out there. So she's looking at her man again, and he's so smart. She's like, I know you're capable. Why did you decide that? You're gonna be so great one day. You just need courage. She really believes in her man, but her ideals are dangerous. But her ideals are necessary. Because all of us are either still or have been or in some form of an oppressive regime, and you need someone to have the courage to do what needs to be necessary. Yeah, they die. Their whole family died.
Yo,
their whole clan might die.
Yeah.
But eventually it picks up traction, and there's a fracture in the system, and before you know it, a revolution happens, a real change.
I said it quick while it was going on. I'm like, yeah, she's dangerous, but we need more Sakis.
Yeah, you did.
He's too passive, but we need more of him. And I said it when they were laying in bed together, like, yeah, we need those people together.
Yeah.
That's the true world builders. You get the people with the knowledge, you get the people with the action, and you put them together and beautiful things happen. But at the times, the oppressive regimes would be like, yeah, cut out the people of courage and recruit the people of knowledge. Now the regime stays good forever, and the courage people that would stand up against us, they're all dead.
Yo, she didn't leave the house to do something crazy. There's no sake in there.
He heard you.
Yeah, bro. Wait, what am I looking at? That's not a blood stain.
That's blood. Wait, they ran up in your house, took your girl out, killed her?
That's what I'm saying. How would they have gotten this far? Why is blood? Her head is in there. Don't tell me.
Or was she outside doing stuff and they...
But there's a blood trail, so it got at least from the door there.
It looks like there's a dragon trail, yeah.
Her feet and her torso? Kodos.
Kill doesn't matter. Facts.
You gotta kill that. I couldn't repeat it. The fact is, he could do it though. We know he could do it.
今のあんたに足りたらんのはたった一つ。
Oh, he locked in.
That's also unity.
平内務卿にお尋ねしたいことがあるのですが、少々お時間をいただけないでしょうか。妻の罪状は何でしょうか。
いや、罪状ね。
その罪状の具体的な内訳をぜひ。
Yeah, look at this guy.
の邪魔をしました。次に妻が平内務卿に対してデブと申し
Man, you might lose your head saying that.
妻は平内務卿に対してデブとは一切申しておりません。昨日あの場で税理様にこう
And you assume he's talking about somebody else.
的なものか、それともあのデブの命令か。
And you assumed. You assumed.
Now you're gonna die.
Yeah.
税理様はこのようにおっしゃいました。デブ？お前も
Yeah. Yeah. Why would you assume that? I know exactly what you're getting.
Oh. Yeah, now you gotta die.
Why was that obvious? Why was that obvious? You did. Yes.
Yo, lock
Yes.
his top off. Yo, the stomach poking
Yes.
at the bottom.
Epic. No, you admitted it. Within 20 seconds?
Yep. And if you don't, you're next. That's good revenge.
Yes.
わしは事実を申し上げたまで。
この箱を借り。
Arigato.
では失礼します。故によく戦う者は人を致すも人に致されず。
Yes.
よく敵をして至るを得ざらしむる者はこれを害すればな
どういう意味？
兵法書総集。
He said concise, fam.
まあいいわ。こんなだ。
Oh, he just took it. He don't know what it means though.
Yeah.
老子曰く千里の道に即下の一歩
A
に
single step. Truth.
私と会話してるはずなのに、彼の目は遠い先を見てる。
Yup.
He clocked it and let him go anyways. Burn the body, I assume. Oh, and the wedding dress. Oh, that's how they did it. Yo, my guy. My guy. My guy. I saw a body like 5 seconds ago, so I was like, oh, they put it together.
行き先は
大阪までお願いします。
Osaka.
大阪。そんな遠くまで何しに？
よう帰るために。
Yeah? Wow. It's a great premise. I don't know what the rest of it will do, but it was a great premise. You know what actually kind of stole the moment? Which is not fair that it did. The guy who is called overweight, okay? He, after hearing all that, he took interest. Like, yo, he didn't have a single rage. And he could, no matter what, he could have found a way to kill him if he wanted to. So I find it interesting that he basically recognized potential in him and let that live or let that marinate. I find that interesting because he's not as naive or dumb as he acts. He acts like a dumb official.
He knows he can do whatever he wants, but it's also not like out of like the tax collector is just wielding his power. He has a name. He's just doing whatever. This guy is heinous. I don't want that to be overlooked. The Lord is heinous. However, he's also somewhat intelligent. I mean, look how he got the position. He damn poisoned the other leader.
Right.
Got his daughters put up in the last succession. After
We
the
know
next
he's
leader was
intelligent.
Like, we know
he's conniving.
He's
and he's
vile.
heinous.
Yeah, he's
Why let this kid live?
I don't know. Why not? I saw something in his eyes. Like he's looking toward the future. He's not even thinking about me.
Yes!
He doesn't think about me. I'm small fries to him. I don't see what that means.
That is very profound to me. That is very profound. Like, end him respectfully. Like, end him.
Before he ends y'all reign of terror.
Yeah, but he won't. So that itself is interesting. Yo, it's a good galvanizing story. I ain't gonna lie. Halfway through, me and director already clocked it. This girl is going to go, and her death is a missing piece to complete this guy. Especially, he needs courage. What's gonna give him courage? Revenge, whatever. A why? He didn't have a why to go fight this war or do anything.
his entire lifestyle as it relates to agriculture was just to live a nice life with her. So he's not gonna do war and not do anything. So she's like, it's actually ironic when you take it home. She's like, so you're doing agriculture for me? Yes. It's like, so if I'm out the picture, you're gonna do it? Oh, pretty much. Not what she was thinking, but yes, he is grounded to this life for her. So she is removed from the picture. Not only is she removed from the picture, she has sparked why. There's a why that is sparked because of her death being a result of this type of regime, okay? So he's gonna do what she wanted him to do. And there's nothing that's holding him back anymore. That's just all there is to it.
Well said.
It's like, not only did we take the anchor that was holding him back, not to say his wife was holding him back, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
Not only did we take the anchor that was holding him back, we also put jetpacks to propel him forward. It did two things simultaneously. Poof! Hypothetically, she gets sick, dies of cancer, whatever, and now he doesn't have his drive or his anchor, but now he's free to go find out what his purpose is. But you also murder her, and she died as a result of the state. He said it as a fact. That man is the state. The state has killed your wife. So he has to take action against the state, against the government, and he needs as much power as possible. He gonna rise up the military ranks, I guess.
Yo, in one episode, they took a 3-minute synopsis about the world you're gonna experience. And in one episode, they showed you the entire vastness of what you have to be worried about and look forward to. They said that it had become a violent place.
Yes.
And you hear that, and you're like, oh yeah, they're at war. It's not just war violence. Niggas just come to your town. Niggas slipped over slipped over a potato. He's like, yeah, I want him dead in the next 30 seconds or else. And I'm like, what's the or else? What happens if niggas don't move fast enough? Then the next set of niggas kill them. It's like, oh, okay. Yo, just beheadings, just random acts of violence like it is nothing. The fact that he grew up in an environment where he could even see his wife was murdered and not crash out, bro, that lets you know everything you need to know. It just does. Niggas would see each other getting beat and extorted in the street, and they just lay down because they ain't got the money, bro. Or just pay up the money. It's your last 10 yen, bro. You ain't have it for the rest of the month. She just laid it down. She said it. I heard Tucky say, yo, this nigga is storming out. Y'all just took it? And just one nigga with a bat. They know what comes next. They know what comes next. So.
This is a sensitive topic, but it's relevant.
Yeah.
What this man wants to do is what the West likes to call a regime change, right? Yeah. And you could watch it. You have an oppressive government, right? And the people won't rise up against, because obviously the fear of things being worse. So when I watch a nation, right, who is trying to cause a regime change, their strategy is that we have to make it as bad for those people as possible so that they are not even scared of their own government. Because I was reading about or listening to, why would you bomb the civilian infrastructure and their power grid and all that other stuff? They're like, it doesn't sound beautiful. I don't make light of it. The people have to be starving. They have to be so uncomfortable, so whatever, and they have to either say it's either my government's fault or America's fault, right? And the outcome that the West would want is, nah, your government's fault. That's why we're over here. And then they rise up against their nation. So why I say that is it's like, because I'm going to watch this man do a regime change potentially in real time, and that's the real life stuff I pull from to understand or relate to what I'm watching. And history repeats itself. My second thing I want to say is, like, when history repeats itself, it's like there was like 3 or 4 major decisions that kind of got the United States in a fortunate position. Aside from our geography, by the way, they talked about geography.
Yo, massive. Yeah,
United States has a great geography, with Mexico being friendly and Canada being friendly. We got 2 oceans with the interstate to get very fast to both sections. So the point is, you're going to have to cross by water for the most part to invade or go to Canada or Mexico.
And mad far.
Yeah. So it's a great piece of territory. Now, however, there was certain things that happened in history. There was Mexico had Texas at some point, right? Mm-hmm. So if Mexico had kept Texas, for example, would have been smaller, okay? There was the French selling territory.
Yo, massive land in the West.
There's a timeline where America, as in the United States of America, could have been 3 3 territories.
Yeah.
And now the entire history has changed because you didn't have one United States of America projecting power. You would have had 3. And because there's 3, they wouldn't be able to project power because they'd be focused on like each other.
Yeah.
And the whole world changes if that had happened. Not saying that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Just saying the truth.
Yeah.
Mexico is bigger, has access to those resources that's in Texas.
Yes.
And the French owns everything left of the Mississippi.
Yes.
A massive landmass.
Yes.
They just all of a sudden decide like, yeah, actually we don't like it here, so we're gonna move our entire monarchy to this other landmass. And you know the kind of hold that they had in Canada too. Now it's like, wait, you mean to tell me to...
Let me backtrack. To help your timeline, the French had a revolution and the French king left France and lived in the territory that the French owned in the Americas, and they set up a new France.
New France.
Yes.
Yep. Like, nah, you know, we in New France now.
They both go ahead.
Oh.
Merci, merci.
Oh, you just in French? Je m'appelle King George III. I run this beach now. Yes, nigga, yeah, I know you do it. Yeah, bro, it'd be a whole nother shit. And then let's say other countries just fill in what France used to be, and now all of France, their banks, their gold, everything they had over there is just now next to the US. Whole world changes, bro. Everything changes. It's not even the same, bro.
Everything changes. Everything.
Imagine civil wars going on, right? So wars going on. France is like, we don't like that you got the blacks. Now they join the North, right? Now they're just beef. There's just different levels of beef, bro. There's different levels of beef. Canada's like, we fuck with New France. We don't fuck with the United States, bro.
Yeah. And the United States is only 13 colonies, by the way.
Oh, boy.
Was Florida in the 13 colonies? I can imagine Florida still being its own peninsula.
Oh, Florida.
Florida be the new South Korea of the United States.
Honestly, yeah, pretty much.
I think it would be
pretty much.
Yeah.
Because there was the North, there's the South, and then there's always been Florida.
Yeah.
It's always been like that.
Yeah.
Florida's
Yeah.
just always been its own thing.
Yeah.
What the fuck we gonna do down there? It's wet down there. We can't do nothing there.
Yes, brother. Yeah.
Wow.
Now this anime inspired a lot, man. It inspired a lot. I am curious of how much you're going to separate from real life as you're watching this, or how much of things you tie in. Sometimes when I talk about real things, it turns people off. I kind of feel like this anime, or at least this episode, was appropriate. Nah. Until the next episode, YaBoyRockLee.
Direct the nasty.
Out.
Guys, quick reality check for the collective, which is you, our audience. That's my nickname for the Rock family. We're hitting 1.5 million views on a monthly basis, and that's iconic. But 71% of you guys haven't subscribed yet. That's almost 1 million people who are watching, but not subscribed. Now, if just 10% of those viewers hit the subscribe button, we would add nearly 100,000 new members to the Rock family, the collective, overnight. That kind of growth would change everything. What? Better content, more variety, higher production value, all the things I read you guys ask for in the comment section. So subscribe. And if you really want to be part of Rock family, you can also turn on all notifications. Thank you.